This is the straw flower. It's 96 degrees and tank top weather in here today. I'm covered in soil and I don't even care. Oh, hey guys, look what it's doing. It's snowing again. Yay. These are the hummingbird baskets that I planted 3 days ago. There are all the Gerber daisies, and none of this is in none of this is in a permanent housing development. This is all temporary housing. This is the Picasso in purple. I did start planting the bubblegum. Those are over here. Ooh, got a little piece of something. So some of the bubblegum baskets are right here. The rest I have to plant, and then I will be getting to go on these combos as well. I would like to plant, you know those cone baskets I have? I'm thinking like this combo would look really nice in a cone basket. It's kind of like a part shade basket. I thought that would look really good in one of the brown cones. I might do a couple of this combo in the cones as well. This is the pure shade basket, which I get a lot of people coming in. This is the double impatient, the polka dot plant, and the euphorbia. I think that this is going to look really nice in some of the cones as well. Now, each one of these kits, I think, makes 42 baskets. So if I do maybe 10 cones, that'll still leave me with 30 12-inch baskets of the same combo. I am going to be planting the first combo so far. We've been focusing on 10-inch baskets, but now I'm planting the blueberry peach sangria, which has 2 different color verbenas, and then this gorgeous calabacoa. It's called Calatastic Pumpkin Spice. Mom is now putting on some hangers for these 10-inch pots, and Brad is, well, what's happening here is the greenhouse is settling and the stone is lowering, and we're getting some exposed spots. Like I had to put those boxes up against the wall because you can see, okay, here's a good example. Down here, the stone has settled, and now there's a little bit of a draft down here. So Brad is taking the rake and just filling in the gaps where you can feel the temperatures that the drafts are coming in. And it's going to be, I think, 10 degrees tonight, and then maybe even 5 below tomorrow night. Yeah, so that's going to be important that he rakes in all those drafts. And then Alicia is over here planting herb bowls. Let's take a look at these. Oh, it smells so good. Yay! We've got the Italian Chef's Choice, which has all those herbs that you guys saw me unbox last week. Apparently, it's nap time. Like father, like son. Oh. And daughter. Hi Flower Friends, it's Nicole from Flower Hill Farm, and this morning I'm dealing with a bit of a crisis. You see, it was below zero last night, and the water that provides all the water for the plants here in greenhouse number 5, it froze. And even though it's only 2 degrees outside, it is 90 degrees in here with 90% humidity, and things are dying from thirst. So I just had to kind of figure something out, and I think I did. Hopefully this will save some of the plants. I just took this tray, which is normally underneath the pot filler, and I grabbed some water in these kitty litter buckets and filled this up, and I just put the trays in there they're getting droopy dry. I mean, look at this yellow calabacoa tray over here. You can see that it's in desperate need of water, and we're in the process of planting everything, but we can only plant so much at once. So we're gonna have to just dip trays in this water until the water in here thaws. I don't know how long it's gonna take. It is so hot in here though that things are just drying out so quickly. Hi Flower Friends, it's Nicole from Flower Hill Farm, and we are now at 1 week with plants in the big house. We are still planting. There's so much left to plant. I actually did get another shipment. It's in the corner here. Funny thing about that is I can't do an unboxing because they didn't come in boxes. They just came in trays because they were delivered here from a local company called Amos Zittel & Sons. They're about 3 hours away in Western New York. They drove a truck here personally and unloaded, and it's a funny story. I actually wasn't here for that, but my new team member We've got 2 of them here today. That's Ash. And that's Ash. This is Ash. Say hi. She is planting some Country Roads baskets. You guys remember the Country Roads baskets from last year? Super popular. They're baby blue, they're light pink, they're fluffy. So you guys might recognize Ash from, was it last spring? Yep. So last spring, Ash painted the mural on the front. Ash is Ash number 2 right now. We got to figure out how I'm going to figure this out, how you guys are going to tell everybody apart, but you can tell. So Ash is going to be here pretty much every day. Yeah. Pretty much every day. And that Ash down there is here about 4 to 6 hours a week, depending on her schedule, because she has her own farm to run as well. So we are just planting still. We've got all of this stuff that needs to go in bigger pots, but I just planted them. I ran out of the big pots, guys. You see the 5.5 inch deep? I want all of this stuff to go in that size pot, but for space saving purposes and for also product, I just don't have the pots, so they're going in the small ones. Starting to hang the baskets, and I'm trying to keep it organized this year, which is what I did last year. So I want to maintain consistency for that. And then check these out, guys. There are 2 tables, so these are not 1. These are 2 foot by 8 foot tables, so I move them around. That my cousin Michael, he was here. You guys remember Michael from all the renovations in the first greenhouse. Michael came, I said to myself, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do in this house as far as benching is concerned. But last year I did have a number of customers who are a little bit older in age, and even folks that are my age, struggling to bend down to the ground to pick out plants. So I wanted to make sure that I had at least a few benches in here. And then I remembered, hey, I have extra of these black tops, the ones that we use. I bought all that they had at the time. And I forgot I had about 25 of these tops left over in the barn. So I texted my cousin Michael and said, hey, how do you feel about building some of those tabletops? And he was like, I'm on it. So he went and got the lumber, and he spent a few hours here yesterday putting these ones together. He has more to do, probably 5 or 6 more tables to put together. So I think I'll have about 5 on each side for now. The lumber for this was $300 just for these tables that he already has done. So it just, the costs add up. And let me tell you, I already had to fill my propane tank once. We're using about 55 gallons of propane a day just to heat this house. Ash, did you notice though, like the geraniums that you planted last week, look how big they're getting already.
This is it?
Yes, aren't they awesome?
They're
Look,
huge.
they've got, so Ash planted these last week, and these are just red. They need some water, they need some fertilizer, but they have brand new leaves that are lighter green coming out. I'm really excited. I need a water. I haven't watered yet in here. But even the begonias, the hummingbird plant, everything that we planted last week is just taken off. I'm very excited. So Ash has been hanging the baskets over here, and we're trying to get all the olive colored baskets up, you know, as quickly as possible so we have more floor space. She's hanging, who is that? Dancing till dawn? Dancing till dawn's going up. That is that gorgeous black, yellow, and white one. I love that one so much. We still have quite a few more buckets to fill. We've got the cones to fill. There's a lot left to do. Here are the herbs that we planted, already getting so deliciously big. I might actually post some of these for sale in a couple weeks just because they're going to outgrow their pot soon. Okay, we are just loading up some more soil in Grover. Yay! Oh, it's still open, Ash.
So got a month really off to kind of relax.
Over here, I'm gonna plant the raspberry wine baskets. It's a gorgeous combo from Jolly Farmer. It's the next day, and we're still planting. We're also expecting a visitor later today. I'm told that my nursery, because remember the damage that I sustained here with greenhouse number 2 with all those beams collapsing? Well, the New York State Commissioner of Agriculture is doing a tour today, a bunch of different places where I told you guys that more than 100 buildings in our region have collapsed or really sustained major damage because of all the snow that we have, just unprecedented snow. So they're doing a tour today. The senator and the commissioner are expected to stop here a little after 4 o'clock today. So I'm trying not to think about that because we have so much to do, including planting over here. Okay, now I'm setting up these cool cones that everyone loved so much last year. I want to do a couple of different plantings in them. This one though, I'm going to do shade plants. Now I have this combo from Proven Winners. It's got these beautiful polka dot plants. It also has double impatiens and this euphorbia that just glitters. And so it's a combination of these three plants. Is called Gloria Rose, and I thought between these and that wicker style basket that it would be really beautiful. So let's plant these up. Obviously these don't fit underneath Grover, so I'm gonna fill those pots and carry it over and then dump it into these cones. Ash is over there. She just planted the rest of the herb pots, and then we're doing the rest of the red, white, and blue Calibrachoa baskets. It's called Land of Mine. All of these are the same thing. The red, white, and blue baskets are super popular, especially one of our biggest weekends is Memorial Day weekend here. That's kind of when our last frost of the season is. So everyone's looking for that red, white, and blue for the summer. Ow! Almost the same amount of soil as a 12-inch pot. A little bit more though. Start, get these planted. Look at these babies. 2 of each in each basket. Oh, I'm obsessed already. Like, come look at these!
You know, they're so pretty. I just saw them fill them up. They're gorgeous.
They're just gonna look so good in the pot. Double pink impatiens. I think it's called Rockapoco. Let me look. No. Yeah, it is. Rockapoco Rose. Rockapoco Rose. Rockapoco. Okay, here are just 7 of these made up. They're gonna be glorious. Now I'm gonna get the metal hangers, give them a little bit of slow release fertilizer, and get these guys hung and do the next round. Despite what Mommy Dearest says, we're putting wire hangers on these babies. You're fine.
They're gonna be so pretty.
Whoop. Taking the bottom right with me. My cousin Michael just got here. I'm gonna squish him. He's building tables. Okay, I have finished with the cones that I'm doing with that shade basket. Ash is filling up some more pots, and I'm doing the rest of them over here in these 12-inch pots. And this year I have bigger 12-inch pots. They hold more soil. The more soil you have in your pot, the healthier and the bigger the plants will get. So I'm really excited to offer these to my customers this year. So I'm gonna set the camera up and we'll get the rest of these planted. We are working overtime, getting the baskets filled. Ashley is still filling up those baskets, but we have moved on from that beautiful shade basket to Calibrachoa. This one is full sun. There she is. It's called Joy. And this one, well, actually, it's not just Calibrachoa. It's 2 Calibrachoas, and then that one on the left, that is actually, what's the name of it? Go down here. It is Supertunia Honey, which is, that one's also very popular. And once those are done, they'll be hanging up in the front over here. And my cousin Michael is up at the front still making bench tops. Hi, flower friends. It's me on a Saturday. I'm here by myself. I just dropped my daughter off at the high school. The high school musical is doing performances. My daughter is part of the stage crew and she builds sets as well. So I'm here all day. I think my mother-in-law is coming. She hasn't been feeling well. She had the flu. She's feeling better. It's been over a week since she was sick, and now I think she's coming today. But I am fully obsessed with this new to me begonia that I'm offering this year. Yes, we love the begonia. Oh my goodness. This is called Champagne. Look at the beauty. And this is, look at the size of this plug. This is such an amazing size. Look at that. It's stunning. I cannot wait to offer this to customers. Can't really do an unboxing. I told you guys, I can't do an unboxing with this shipment that I just got in because it didn't come in boxes. But I can show them to you as I am potting them up, which is basically what I'm going to be doing. I started over here. These are the large pink Calliope geraniums. I have planted these 2 trays. I'm going to set my mother-in-law up right over here, and she could continue. These are, obviously they're dry. I'm going to water everything after we plant them in. We filled these, Ashley actually yesterday filled these pots up, and so they've dried out overnight. We're going to plant the plugs in it, give them a drink, and I actually just ordered 50 more of these tops, and it takes 2 of them to make an 8-foot table. Michael came yesterday and built a few more. I would eventually like them. I love them because they're big enough, but also small enough to move with 2 people. They're very convenient because I can put them anywhere in the house. Very movable. But I gotta be honest, my favorite part about these new benches is the height. They are perfect for, because you want your customers to kind of look a little bit down on the plants, but you don't want them to struggle to get down to get the plant. Therefore, having it be, I would say on me, this is mid-thigh. So this is like me putting my hand down, perfectly touches the top of the pots, which is exactly what I want for my customers. But right now, what I'm working on is over here, I'm putting the hangers on these Proven Winner combos, which includes the tag. The tag goes on the corner of one of the hangers, and then I'm getting these in the air, and then this will give me more space to plant the 4-inch pots. Obviously, the olive baskets have olive hangers. I'm loving the length of these hangers. They are perfect. I don't like short hangers. For instance, these white ones, these are only, I think, 12-inch hangers. I hate it because they just don't hang down enough. For me, this is okay because this is a Silver Falls dichondra basket. There is not going to be any height on the top of this basket. It's only going to be length falling down. 4 of these are mine. At my house last year, I had 4 Silver Falls dichondra baskets and 4 beautiful ferns, which are coming in May. And it was my favorite, even though it's like not a lot of color. It was so much texture and beauty on my porch. I said, okay, this is what I'm doing every year. Right now, I'm planting up this basket. It has this beautiful licorice white heliochrysum, this coleus, which is called, I don't remember what it's called, chocolate drop coleus, and this is a Proven Winner combo. And then this sweet potato vine, which I believe has a name, it is called Raven, and there are 2 in each basket. And this is there's the tag, and it is called Lady Luck. Okay, we're gonna end the video here. I can't find the clips that I thought I was ending the video with, and this is actually, so this is today. This is April 6th. And we have a little bit more catching up to do when it comes to planting videos. And then we'll do some tour videos because things are changing and I can't wait to show you. We have all 5 of the greenhouses are open right now and all 5 have plants. So we've done a lot over the past few weeks and I'll bring you guys those updates coming soon. Thanks for sticking around, guys. We'll see you soon. And then you have my 14-year-old son just sitting on the lawnmower on the phone. Typical. Oh, by the way, Commissioner Richard Ball did stop by my greenhouse. He took a tour. He actually owns his own place in Schoharie County, New York. It's called the Carrot Barn, and I can't wait to go visit him. He invited me out there to check it out. He has a massive operation with like 30-something greenhouses. I can't wait to go check it out. There might be an opportunity for our local agriculture industry to recover. We will see what ends up happening there. In the meantime, we will keep plugging along. I actually had him sign my nursery license, so I think I might be the only nursery in New York State that actually has the official signature of the commissioner next to his stamped one. I love it so much.